Said like a true Hawaiian. God, look at it. It's so beautiful. That down here is Cathedral. It's so gorgeous, dude. Oh, I just realized you can actually see one of the inlets going all the way through the actual town on the island. It's nice. Yeah. Well, especially after a fresh rain around here, you know, it gets wonderful. Yeah.
Cathedral Tree. Guys stand like in front of the garbage can so we block that. Yeah. You guys have the thing.
Look at this neon orange fungus. Fungi.
Oh, no, yeah, those. There's a nature park that Metro opened recently called Chehalem Ridge Nature Park. Me and Erica went there shortly after it opened last year. And I finally found out via an infographic what kind of fungus that is.
It's like a whole nother an animal.
That kind of fungus will literally melt. So like by summer, it turns to like this weird gelatinous fluid. It's really cool. Yeah.
I wonder if it regrows later in the winter or something.
It does. Yep. Comes nice and solid. Yeah, it's not quite the right color. It's actually properly orange. Nice. Yeah, it's true.
Backwards.
Gotta have the fun with it. Style arcs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it.
It is.
It's a Lao. Oh yeah, Bill. It's a Lao.
Oh, yeah, it is labeled.
Okay. Is that the berry? That's the same berry you're talking about?
Yeah, it grows like crazy along the coast.
There's actually a tunnel in there. How quickly.
Tunnel in what?
Underneath this root ball of this tree. Yeah. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I bet there's a tunnel in there from some animal that's going to make its den.
Yep, they do. They're always looking for cover. Cover from the rain.
Yep, and then they just tunnel into the ground. Well, bam. This is a little steeper than I thought it would be, but I like it. It's a good steepness.
Is it a root or a tree that fell down?
Yeah.
Is it that just a root or a tree?
I love the makeup of the ground. Look at this.
Yeah, it's like almost halfway.
It's a very different. No, it's not. It's like loose sandstone. It looks like.
Oh yeah, look! Right up here, you can see the dirt. The dirt is kind of a sandstone or something. Oh, I can. It's going into it. You know what they did? They put a pipe underneath the trail. They put a pipe underneath the trail. I mean,
Yep. Everywhere you go in Oregon, it doesn't matter where you go, even outside in the outskirts of cities, in towns like this is Astoria, you'll always find homeless somewhere. It's a big problem we have. They claim it's the richest nation in the world. But if you live here, you know it's completely the opposite, but it's just a rare few that have that privilege, being a part of that. Well, I'm assuming it has to be this tree that is no longer a tree. Unfortunate. Old man's beard. That's what this is. It's my favorite lichen in the world. I tend to liken to lichen.
On the ground.
Looks like cedar.
Smell how good this smells.
Oh my god.
You know, here, have a piece.
Have a sprig.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Mmm.
What a great fragrance. Wow.
It looks more like you. I think it's a U.
I think you're right. I think it's specific to you.
Yeah.
Oh, this from you?
I think it's specifically for you. Anyway. Yeah, I figured that this wasn't actually a proper path because I saw that bridge. Look at this lichen.
We went back this way because it's too muddy up there.
Well, there's also no pathway through there. This is actually the only path that appears. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That might be that spruce.
Nope, the other one's red. I saw pictures of it.
Ah.
That's not it. This is beautiful.
Hey, look at this though. Isn't this pretty?
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so
We
pretty.
have one in Hawaii, and it's kind of like they're called.
I love lichen so much.
Beautiful.
I really take a liking to
Is
lichen.
that one that just grows off the air, off the water, like an airplane?
Nope.
Nope, not.
Here, what do you think? New hairdo?
That's pretty cool. We need to shot it.
Don't wig out.
Hold on. Little British Parliament. Order in the court. Order.
Yeah. A little wig.
To the left, I think it goes up to the spruce, and if you go that way, that goes over to the column.
That looks like it, yeah. That would be the right direction for the column. I accidentally threw that directly into my own face. Ooh, no problemo. Actually, I wanted to go further than this, but this is fine, right?
I want to give it some perspective.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up, pan up.
And then I'll zoom in on you.
This is actually really relaxing, though. It doesn't look like a comfortable position, but it actually kind of is, other than my left ankle.
Cool.
Whee! Gravity. Oop. All the way through the other way. Like, look at this. Isn't it just absolutely incredible? Living history. This is apparently 300 years old, this big beauty. This big green friend of ours. That's just incredible. Think about how much history and world shift and change has happened in that time. It's just crazy.
Yeah, he's pretty well traveled for a young man. He's pretty well traveled.
Yeah.
This place is beautiful. It's just all glowing green.
Yep.
Right, just absolutely loving.
I just realized there's a dog bag there.
Doggy poo bag.
Speaking of a little bit of flavor. A little bit of recycled protein never hurt anyone.
I'm looking to see how that's smaller, the bark's in smaller cubicles.
Yeah.
And you got other ones that look like they run longer. But judging by the bark, and the roots will look like similar to that other one. So that must be good too.
I'm sure it is. That was actually nice to get you by it while you're talking about it, because it shows the real perspective. Like, even in person, it didn't seem that big until I saw it in through the viewfinder, and I'm like, dang. That's even bigger than in person, you thought. Whee! Took that a little too fast.
Yeah, be careful. Whoa. I almost slipped on that stair. Don't step on the edge of it. It's all worn away.
Right where it's wood.
Oh no, it's still slippery everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I figured going down to be the more likely, because now you have to work with gravity rather than fight against it.
Here, smell this.
Hang on.
Here, take that with you and smell that little pile right there.
You got a little handle you can use there.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that nice, dude? Oh my word.
And unlike the sap, which smells exactly the same, yo.
I just about went down too. That's
Yeah.
The same thing on the stair?
Yep, right there.
Yep. So the main rule for anti-slip when you're on hills like this is to try to go sideways. You always want to angle your feet on the sides, like there.
And then keeping your weight over your feet so you're not going to slip back.
Yep. So like that. It's obviously not 100% guarantee you're going to avoid slippage, but you know.
I'm gonna go down this way, though. This is straight over here.
It's drier, yeah.
Left root. You got some branches to step on.
You all right?
I knew it. I felt it coming before I started to slip. Yeah, well, I brought a spare change of clothes too, so.
Well, I'd wipe that mud.
Oh!
You all right?
Yeah, it went. The root, one of the point on the root went directly into my hip bone, like my femoral head. Oh.
Especially you only had one hand to catch yourself. To record your
Actually, yeah, I technically got my fall on camera, so that's great. After giving instruction about how to avoid falling, and then I literally said, "Well, you know, it's not like, you know, an inevitability that'll prevent your fall," and then I literally slipped and fell.
I thought you were just kind of joking, right? I didn't even think you were going down.
No, I said "oop" before I started to slip because I felt it. Like, I just felt the gravity pulling. And I was like, "Oh God." Yeah.
Shorts I brought for you?
Yeah.
You could put those in use right away.
I could too if I wanted to. Yeah, I brought spare clothes, like I said too, not just a towel. But yeah.
No wonder you wanted to go swimming in the ocean. You had this planned all along.
Yes, evil schemer.
Uh-oh, staircases. Staircases.
And then we're down to the nice gravel.
Yeah, much better.
See, my problem is that sometimes when I'm going down hills like that, I'll start to catch too much momentum. And I just go into the momentum instead of trying to pull myself back. So that's usually the main problem. I always end up falling on my ass anyway, so that's good. I don't have much there to protect, but, you know, at least there's some cushion. Yeah, the flat butt.
Yeah, it was.
Look at this. Oh, well. It ain't a true adventure unless you're falling at some point.
Well, I just went.
Exactly.
Did I hear that?
You can't mistake king tides. Those things are immense. That's a part of the reason why Cape Kiwanda almost doesn't exist at all anymore. King tides, yeah. Within about 8 years, it completely eroded into the ocean. Yeah, there's like nothing left of Cape Kiwanda. Well, a lot of people were climbing on top of it too. So, you know, hey, the sun's coming out to play. Perfect timing. Look at that, man. Isn't that neat? Getting smiled on this evening. I love it. We have the storms up here in Washington, just a little ways to the north. That's really starting to rip. You can tell she's giving her hell up there. Ooh-wee, look how mean. She's getting heavy. And then, obviously the moisture's collecting as you go east.
Big old gray blob, huh?
Yep. And then we have the sun come into play with us on our side. The sun's on our side. I'm not even a big sun person, but and there's Uncle Daryl.
Are we going up?
A wild Hawaii man. Yeah. Set up there. I don't even know where Dad is, actually. I lost track of him. He said he didn't want to go up, but he even says he even feels weird on the spiral staircase, but here we go. You're being, oh no, you're going to the trash can. I thought you were trying to be all proper about it. Be like, I'm only using sidewalks today. Well, I must be ever the rebel then. I'm going across the parking lot. Evil. But the artwork is still cool though.
Cool. Is this kind of track their whole trip?
I suppose so. I've never really paid much attention. That's the problem, because we never really spent much time here when we were here. Hey, the sun's coming out. I got to play. Perfect timing once again. Jefferson, Lewis, and Clark.
And the Saddle Mountain's beautiful, huh? Look at that outcropping of rock. That's pretty.
Uh-huh. As the sun comes out. Oh, that's nice. That sun with the contrast with the wind chill.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. It's exposure value. That's exactly what it was. It was exposure value. I was right. I should have trusted my first instinct, man. It was exposure value. So, North Saddle Mountain, or just Saddle Mountain. Pretty sure that right there is Mount Hebo. Yeah, I heard it. I've heard that earlier. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's terrible.
This is like the staircase inside
The you went ahead. Oh, really? Wait, the Capitol's like this? It's a staircase like this, though. That's kind of wild. Didn't know there was a landing. Hello. And I'm in flip-flops, so this is going to be fun if I lose one. Well, somebody gets debrained by a flip-flop. All right. I'm getting to that point now where I'm starting to feel a little, but it's also my knees are getting tired already. How many feet up is this again? Like 200? It's all in my head, but I can see the light from the top, so I'm like halfway up. But damn, that's scary looking. Okay. Screw this phobia. Yeah, I have to talk myself through this like I'm in labor. Oh, it's okay, the baby will come soon. Just don't die. But yeah, I'm feeling the oh Lord, this is so tiring. I'm so close to the top. Look, I can almost reach it. Oh Lordy.
Oh, we're Billy Bob.
I told you he's not coming out. He's not coming up. He's not coming up. I'm gonna hang back against not against the railing, but.
I mean, look at the mountains. Check it out. Wow.
Oh yeah.
You stand right here and you
wow.
stand right about here and you can touch it.
Dude, that's incredible. So, the wind is brutal though.
Stand over here, you'll be hidden.
Oh, I don't mean cold. I mean it's brutal as in it's strong. But I know, and I knew to expect that too, and I didn't for some reason. So that's in Helens right there, which means this has got to be Mount Rainier, because geographically where we are, that's got to be Rainier. I didn't know Rainier had so much of a crater in it. Holy cow! Honestly, I didn't expect to find out. You can see you can actually even see this all the way back there towards Cathlamet. You can actually see the steam from the paper plants, man. I'm paranoid, dude. Now that the wind's kicking, I'm like, shh. And I'm literally clinging to the wall because acrophobia is still gonna definitely, I'm not gonna suddenly get over it overnight just because I'm up here.
See that kind of orange red roof building? There's a little white one that's kind of interesting little building.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out where your house is.
True. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna want to live in it anymore. It'd be cool to live in it, but so that's actually a military installation down there. It's not really installation, but it's like barracks and stuff.
You mean that little island?
It's actually not an island. That's a peninsula. Yeah. And then I've got the ships in the Columbia waiting because the bar obviously is too strong. Look at that though. Look at that, like that building out there on the pier. That's crazy. I love that. I think that's the one that may have had some damage on the side though I saw coming in. But yeah, and then there's a tiny little town somewhere. It's either this way or this way. I think it's actually that way. But it might be because I see buildings over here. It's called Chinook. It's actually a place named for the Chinook. It's really cool. It makes total sense. But yeah. So you can tell where all the development and stuff is happening in Astoria and where, everybody, new people are moving in. There's a Coast Guard ship because that's the Maritime Museum right there.
Cool.
And then obviously Old Town is here all throughout that area. All right, this is the first time to me. I'm going to count this as my first time ever being here at Fort Stevens because I don't recall ever being here. So this is where the Iredale is.
Sand in my eyes.
Yep, already I am too. And we both have glasses on, so that says a lot. I'm going to go up top first. Oh, it's been so long since I've been at the coast and on the beach. Oh, but I remember how brutal it is to have any kind of footwear when you're trying to climb. Eyes closed. Woo, okay. Hang on. Welcome to the Pacific Coast. Especially in the Northwest, man. Isn't this just gorgeous, though? Oh my goodness. This is great. This is great. I'm eating sand. To the actual lighting around here. Yeah, it is. There we go. Much, much better. I'm starting to shake because that wind is just cold enough. Iredale. Ecola. Saddle Mountain. Ilwaka is just over there behind this ridge. Wind and sand. Ooh. I went back down the way it came. Avoid all that sand getting blown directly into my face and eyes. I actually have some sand in my eyes. Oh, it's shaking. It's not getting good. Not good. I want to shake my sense up. Hey, if you remember that, you remember it. Washed up on the Oregon coast, 1906. It's been here ever since. It's such a good question. If you know who Peter Iredale Iredale was. Let me know if I post this, that is. I probably will. Why not, right? I love the colors on this, don't you? Because of the weight, you have all the punch bowl effect. Not too big of a, I was going to say stern, a bow. But look at this punch bowl effect. It is just amazing looking. Here comes the waves. It's cold because it's winter, but I'm used to it. You stand out in it long enough, man. Look at the way the water's just like getting whipped. That's cool. I wish I wasn't shaking, but the gyroscope on an action cam, it's not too bad, is it? Hopefully. Now, in normal, quote-unquote, human terms to me, I normally would think, oh, bow is the back of the boat, and I'm dyslexic, so a lot of times I'll do that to myself, but not to me. Bow is the front. A good way to remember that the bow is the front of a ship is because we have stern wheelers, and stern wheelers are always at the back of a ship. Thus, this is a bow. Take a coast rock, thank you. Oh, well, you sneaky bastard! Right when I chose to put it down. What a dick move. The reason why I took them off and decided to hold them was because of the fact I'm like, I don't want to get them wet. Well, now they're wet. See, they're foam. But they actually are, so. But I'll happily take a coast rock all day. Another one. There's so much history in these kind of rocks too, so happily. Souvenir, and it's free. It's got your that's not, that is far from anywhere near confusable with any other whale. That is the shape, that is the signature in every way. You can see at the top of the hump here, that's actually where the eye is. I can tell it's where the eye is. It's just a normal, yeah, that's definitely a sperm. You can see a sand castle. That's definitely granite. So that was the smell I was smelling. I'm like, yeah, I've smelled that unpleasant smell before when coming to the coast. And it's not the normal coast smell. It's the whale. It's actually not that bad. I'm surprised. It would be way worse, but I'm not complaining. It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. And I know my nose is running, but it's the wind. Can't exactly help it. Crab shell. That's a young crab. That's too small to keep, so probably got ran over. Sayonara. I can tell there's like sea sea residue on my lens, but welcome to Rogale Breweries on Pier 39. Cool. Ramblin' Rose. So, here with Pier 39, they have a public bathroom for the pier itself. It's this, the road goes through those doors. I didn't expect to hear that, but this is actually kind of really cool. The actual crab place? Like, what? Yeah, you can see the dungeons in there. Look at that. Bro, that's crazy. That's super cool, though. Like, fresh caught, and then they just put them in there. Wow. It's kind of like a special marketplace, eh? This is super neat. Okay. So it's down here in the, she said to the far, oh yeah, right here. Look at that. There's a mess hall? This is cool. This is fucking unique as hell. I love it. Coin laundry. Wow, okay. So that's women's. Let's see what we got over here. So that was the women's, it turns out. What? It's even further. This is cool too, though. So, oh yeah, it's on this side. Salmon for all. This is really neat, actually. Oh, look at the river. I'm gonna have to take a peek out there here pretty quick. These different boats. Gillnet's is so bad for fish, but this is neat. Wow, this is interesting. Oh wow, they even have a bench. This is crazy. I'm sure technically you're not supposed to. Can you hear that? Can you hear the waves? That's cool. Yeah, so the river is deceptively calm. For sure. It's a river directly down. That's water. Because, you know, safety reasons, but it's cordoned off either, so